guys, it is Friday morning, and again, I didn't vlog all week, but I was traveling. I edited this morning. I just realized I never started it converting, so I just started that. I edited the vlog from last weekend, so I'm going to try to get that up this afternoon for you. I wanted to show you, it's supposed to be so hot this weekend, that the garden was finished, because when I vlogged last week and it was still a big old pile. So this week, excuse me, everything got finished. The sprinkler heads have been replaced. The garden topsoil was handled, and he put all those rocks around it, the landscaper. Let me just make sure that I'm not locking myself out. Sometimes I lock myself out, so we're just going to do this, even though the air is on, because it's supposed to be hotter than blazes. So all the grass seed was put down, and then the straw was put down, as you can see. So yeah, we're just, really the last piece is, of course, the duck situation, and waiting for the shed to come, and then all the stuff will get moved out of the garage. I'll keep you guys posted. And I know a lot of you guys really like to see that sort of thing, like house changes and improvements and whatnot. So I will show you that the duck is still there. No little babies yet. Hopefully you guys can see. I can't tell what you can see, but you can see the bill. So yeah, we're just steering clear, leaving her alone. I was going to walk over here. I realized that I showed you guys from a distance, but I didn't walk you over here. Alright, so look, I have to show you. There are just a couple of lilacs on my little lilac bushes on these ones. And then I wanted to show you it's so nice to be able to walk on the grass and it's not prickly. And then this is what he did with the rocks. He picked some of the rocks that he thought would look nice. There was some grass behind them. Or it's like a grass plant. I don't know what it's called. Let's be real. I have no idea. But anyway. So I'm so happy with it, you guys. I really thank you for coming along the journey. I know some of you could care less, but which I understand. I just am so happy when I look at it. I love how it looks. I've had people, tell us, how nice it looks from the road and that it looks sharp. Wilson messaged me the other day that it looked sharp, so that was really nice. So I'm working a half day today. Just thought I would do a check-in. I've been on the phone most of the morning already. I need to find something to eat because I'm a little bit lightheaded, which means that I should eat something. And anyway, so I have a few more calls to make. Usually the afternoon of a holiday weekend Friday afternoon of a holiday weekend is not busy, excuse me, at all. So last night I took Bella to her t-ball practice. It's funny, I just had to stop because I was like, did I tell them this already? But I talked about it in, time for a Diet Coke is what it is. I talked about it in my live this morning. I did a live, and I had talked about how, oh, by the way, I gotta show you guys these. I'll link them for you below if you're curious. But I found, let me get them out and show you what I have here. So these are tall straws. I got them on Amazon. They're stainless steel straws. And there were 4 of these ones, like curved ones. And then there were 4 of these ones, which are the long ones. Anyway, now I don't know which one I was using. I'm going to guess it's this one. Oh, I'm going to have to rinse them all because I can't remember which one I was using. Seriously. So anyway, and they also came with this. To clean them, I have to figure out the best place to put these. So like a bottle cleaner only for straws. Anyway, I like to use a straw, and I had been reusing different straws that I've gotten from restaurants and that sort of thing. Just laughing at how I didn't know which straw I was using. Anyway, so I really like them. I love a stainless steel straw. I have some shorter ones. The point of these is that they're long and they fit. Boy, there's still ice in this thing. This is amazing, this corksicle thing. So they are taller so that they fit in your, like, the bigger, I think it's a 30 ounce Yeti that I use. And even this is 20 some ounces, I think. I don't know. But it is taller, so they don't fall down in. Uh-oh. My phone just gave me the little weather thing that tells me something's about to happen. It's supposed to be really hot. I don't know if it's supposed to be humid or not. It's my assumption because it's supposed to rain a good chunk of this weekend. Let's see what my phone said. Oh, I gotta tell you, I'm really hungry. Oops. All right, sorry, there's a delay there. Look at some work stuff. So anyway, last night, Jamie and Bob had to be at something for church, and Aaliyah had soccer and Bella had t-ball. So I took Bella to t-ball and Heidi took Aaliyah to soccer. And I got to watch her play. So if you follow my Instagram story, you probably saw some of those clips. Those kids are just the cutest thing ever. I mean, I cannot. There's this one little girl that the coach walks up. She was totally like, she's just a little thing, even younger and littler than Bella. And she had pink shirt, black shorts, these pink like knee-high patterned socks, and then like black and white cleats, and sunglasses, and her hair up in like a high pony. I mean, she was totally cute. And the coach walks up and, you know, said her name and was like, and said, "Looking fashionable as always," or something like that. It was so funny. It cracked me up. So they, I'm working out here, by the way, today. Sometimes I just don't want to be sitting in my office. I want to be out where there's more daylight. So anyway, I'm working, and the Wilson's coming over about noon, and we're going to go get pedicures at 12:30. Then Bob and I are going to do Walmart shopping today and regular grocery shopping after we make a menu. And then I don't think we have any plans for dinner tonight. We may grill out Saturday, maybe with people, maybe by ourselves. We just don't know. The weekend is very up in the air. My nephew Ethan graduates from high school on Sunday, so we have that at 2. All of a sudden, I was working and I was like, oh, I think I cut off the vlog mid-sentence because my phone rang. I'm finally grabbing something to eat. I have some strawberries left over from last weekend that I had cut up to go with our chicken and whatnot that we got from the deli. And so I'm going to finish those strawberries up here. And string cheese, probably, for protein. Nope. Oh yes, string cheese. I thought maybe we were out. I gotta tell you guys, I am so craving. I'm laughing because I was giving my friend Laura a hard time about no recipe for this. I'm craving like, okay, do you guys have Hardee's out there? We have Hardee's here. And back in the day, I used to love their cinnamon and raisin biscuits. And I want to make some version of that. And part of it is because I watched this thing on the Food Network on the plane or the cooking channel. I don't know. It was something on the Delta Studio that you can watch for free. And it was called The Best Thing I Ever Ate. And it's this, let's just put this in the garbage. And it was it's a bunch of different things. There's different versions of it. The one, like, they went to Atlanta and showed a bunch of things, which I should have watched before I went to Atlanta. And then the next one they talked about was just a bunch of different things. But anyway, this one woman on there was talking about these Callie's biscuits, cinnamon biscuits from, I think, one of the Carolinas, maybe. All I know is that they looked amazing. You guys know cinnamon's like my 5th food group, right? So now I'm craving like some sort of a cinnamony biscuit. And so I was like, well, I need to find a recipe. So I went to Laura's website, and there was no recipe, so I had to text her and be like, dude, you let me down. I was kidding, of course. And then, so I searched a little bit more, and I found a recipe that's supposedly the Callie's recipe. I don't know. But what's weird to me is that there's no cinnamon in this particular recipe I found. There's no cinnamon in the biscuit at all. It's just a cinnamon butter that goes in between. So I may just change it up, and you put that like sugar in the raw on top of it. I may add some cinnamon into the dry ingredients so that I have cinnamon through the biscuit. I don't know. But anyway, it uses like cream cheese and butter. Like that's their secret thing there. I don't know why I'm telling you all this. Because it's on my brain. Sometimes something like this gets on my brain. I want to make that something, some version of a cinnamon biscuit this weekend. Don't ask me why. And I mean, you can ask me why, and I'll blame the TV show that I watched on the plane. And then I got a really good recipe from my friend Paul. He had a cookbook randomly sitting that I was looking at when I was at his house for a pound cake that looked really good. So I told him I would maybe do that, and then I would freeze half of it for when they were here so he could try it too. Because they're going to be here in July. All right, on that note, I got to finish my half a day of work, and I'm going to have some strawberries while I'm doing that, and some string cheese, and I'll talk to you later. Good morning. It is Saturday, and it's 5:30 in the morning. I woke up, and I looked out the window, and the duck is sitting away from the nest. Let me just show you. You see the duck in the middle of the... And so I'm going to go out here and see what's going on. I don't want to scare her though. But why would she be away from the nest? Nope, I don't see anything or hear anything happening. You think she just needs a break? Like all moms just need a break? I don't know, it's weird. She's just sitting in the middle of the lawn, hanging out. So, I don't know what that means. I'm gonna do a live today. I'm gonna ask if anybody knows on my live. And, so make sure I didn't scare her. And I'm gonna look online too. Anyway, okay. So yesterday, I'm not sure why I'm talking so quietly, like I'm going to scare the duck. Seriously. Yesterday, kind of got away from me. I worked in the morning, as you guys know. And I had a really busy morning. And then Wilson and I went and got pedicures together, which is fun, and I got a fill. Let me show you. This light won't probably, look. Boy, I can't talk. I should have some coffee. It's a really pretty kind of deep berry. Not quite like in your face pink, but anyway, and then she did a little feather on that thing. There's this new line that she got. It's DND, and this is the color in crimson. So pretty. And then on my toes, I got the same, well, not the same, but I've used it for years. It's one of my favorites, and it's still a great polish. It's Sally Hansen Fruity Patootie. Anybody remember that? Any old school gamers remember that one? Anyway, so I did that, and then I had to run to Cellcom, which is our local cellular provider, and have them set me up for going to Canada next week. I don't think that I mentioned either why I didn't vlog this week at all. It's because I was in Ohio for work for the majority of the week. And then, anyway, so I'm here. I leave Tuesday, and I get home really late Thursday night. Canada, so and then I came home and Bob and I made lists, and we did both the Walmart shop and Aldi. We did Aldi first and then Walmart, and it was crazy. Like, oh, I was going to get scissors. It was holiday weekend craziness, but we just wanted to get it done. So this morning, commitment-wise, today, I have actually no commitments. I just have things I want to get done. I'm going to try those biscuits. Bob very sweetly asked him to pull out the cream cheese for me. I had set the butter out overnight. Oh, that really did get soft. I had set the butter out overnight, so I'm going to make two things. I'm going to make the cinnamon biscuit things, and I'm trying to think. I'll see if I can find the recipe I use and put that link versus trying to show you the recipe, because there's a lot to it, so it might be easier for me to find the link for you. And then I'm going to try this pound cake. This was a recipe that I found in a cookbook. So all I have is a screenshot of it. If it ends up working out, I will try to type it out below for you. But anyway, let's just put these down, shall we? So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do both those things before I like shower and get ready. But if the pound cake works out and it tastes good, then I'm going to slice some of that up to bring to the choir party on Monday. And if it doesn't, then I'm going to have to go back to the store and figure out what it is I need, what it is I'm going to bring. But anyway, so Bob and I are grilling out tonight. Wilson and Maltby may come over to grill out with us. It just kind of depends on how their day goes. Not only are they kind of participating in that rummage sale, I think I told you about that, but it's the 5th anniversary of their store, so they have stuff, you know, the candy store that they own with our friends Kurt and Karen. So they have stuff for that going on as well. So we may just be grilling out by ourselves, but come hell or high water, Bob is grilling out, as my mother would say. Do you guys use that phrase? That is a my mom phrase. It's one of the few times that she actually swears. Come hell or high water. Anyway, so that's what's going on. I'll just kind of bring you guys throughout the day. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to do a live, I think, after I do this. And it might be a long one. I may do both my hair and makeup. I have videos I need to film, a list of videos. I have got to get my empties filmed because that thing is overflowing. I have a haul that I have got to get filmed. Both of those things need to happen this weekend. Tomorrow we've already said we're playing hooky from church. And we have, I think I told you yesterday, Ethan's graduation at 2. And Monday we have our choir party at like 11:30. So we have just enough, I think, of things to do and enough hangout time. And then I leave on Tuesday, like I said. So I want to share with you guys a package I got. I know what's in here, but I'm going to show you anyway. This is from a gal that has been a subscriber for a really long time. And let me just, hold on, I'll show you. Teddy, girl, she sent me way too many. So the short version of this story is I wasn't able to bring my Trader Joe's sealed up coconut body butter that keeps its shape outside of the thing on the plane through Grand Rapids. So, and I had done it probably 6 times before because I was at Trader Joe's up there. And I know that I've even vlogged about the fact that I brought it home. And it's at least, well, this would have been the sixth time. And they were like, nope, you cannot. He's like, it doesn't hold that shape outside of its container. I'm like, but it does. And you guys checked it the last time. Like, that's how we determined I could bring it through. Anyway, long story short, the 2 body butters that I brought, I had to throw out, and I had Instagram storied about that. So Teddy, in all of her very sweetness, thank you so much, honey. She sent me 4 of the Trader Joe body butters. Da, 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 da. And then she sent me these, which I've not tried, dark peanut butter cups from Trader Joe's. And then this. And you know what's funny is that I can't remember if I was going to buy this and then I couldn't find it. But a lot of you guys told me that I should have gotten this. So I need to know what your favorite things are to put this on. What's funny is that in her card, she said put it on toast with avocado, but I don't love an avocado so much. Not my favorite thing. But let me get in a better light and show you this card. It's so pretty. Look at that. Like, that is frame worthy. So pretty. I have a big box that I keep everything that I've ever gotten in. I need to get another box, actually, because that one's full. But this one I may stick on my desk, or on the thing behind my desk for a while. So, actually, let's go do that. So, anyway, I'm going to get going on, I have some other things hanging out here that I'll show you guys later. Some stuff I ordered from David and my dad's. Oh, I'm afraid maybe I can't show you guys. Let's leave that here for a while. Maybe I can't show you because he sometimes watches the vlogs. What I got him for Father's Day. So I promise I'll show you it in a later vlog because it's pretty cool. It's one of those ad things that I saw on Instagram, but I was like, that's genius. So anyway, all right, I'm going to get going here and I will check in with you guys as I go through the whole biscuit thing here. I've never made biscuits like this ever in my life. I think the only biscuits I've ever made are like the shortcake biscuits from Biscuit for our strawberries and shortcake, and the ones out of a can. So this could be interesting. Okay, so once I get going in this, I'm not gonna be able to stop and pick up the camera because it's, you know, you do it all basically with your hands. So I just thought I would show you. This is the recipe that I found. Like I said yesterday, it's Callie's Hot Little Biscuits. And what's interesting is there really isn't any cinnamon in the biscuit or the topping. It's just the, like, I don't know how you say it. It's turbinado sugar, basically sugar in the raw, I think. Anyway, it's just a cinnamon butter that you make to go on the inside of it. But, so in here I'm doubling this because it says that, I think it says that it makes 6 somewhere. Oh yeah, 6. And I want to take some to Heidi, Jamie, and the girls. So there's 4 cups of self-rising flour in here, then a stick of butter that I had out overnight. And then once you mix that together with your hands, and you add in, it says a 1/4 cup, which I had to look up because I didn't know how many ounces was a 1/4 cup. And so it's 1 ounce is a 1/4 cup, so I have 2 ounces here cubed up, and then you add in the buttermilk. So I just wanted to show you guys, and because once I get my hands dirty, you won't see them again until I have them on a pan. All right, it's about 20 after 6, and I have to tell you, I watched about maybe 15 minutes ago or so, the duck wandered his way back over here. Her way, duh, Kristin. So she's back on the nest. I don't know what's going on. It's weird. She's way more attentive than normal, so I don't know. I feel like I need to keep an eye on it because maybe today's the day. Yeah, I need a life, right? So here's where I'm at. I was making some noodles too to make tuna salad for Bob for next week. He likes it to sit for a couple of days. So I got the 12 out, and then with what was left, I did just 2 kind of, you can tell the ones I made myself. So every recipe that I looked at looked like they were close together on the pan, so that's what I did. And now I'm just going to brush them with this melted butter and then use this, because when I Googled, I had this in the cupboard already. When I Googled that kind of sugar, it just said it was sugar in the raw, so that's what I'm using. I don't know if that's right or not. But I feel like I was going to tell you guys something else. I don't know. So I'm just going to, put this here, brush each of these. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. I kind of read that part fast. Brush with melted butter, sprinkle with sugar. Oh, and I know what I was going to say. It didn't have a temperature on there. So I kind of looked at a bunch of different buttermilk biscuit recipes, and most of them said between 450 and 425. So I went with 425. Because I'm using the convection part of my oven. So I went with 425. And I'm going to go in, it says 12 minutes, so I'm going to start with 10. And then, kind of check and work my way up from there. Alright, so I got to tell you guys. I mean, this is why I moved to town. I think I told you I don't have any real plans today. So I went down by Heidi and Jamie and the girls, and actually Aaliyah is at a sleepover today, so she's not home. That's the older of the church cuties. And, sorry, I'm just throwing out my parchment paper. And she, anyway, so Bella was, when you're the younger one and you're left out, it's hard sometimes. So, that's why I wanted to bring them the biscuits, and I thought I would go visit a little bit. And so I did, and I ended up being there for a couple hours. So I'm just back now. Let's go check on the duck. I was telling them, I feel like, maybe the duck was getting ready, to hatch or whatever. But anyway, so I'm in the midst of finishing the tuna salad now, and they loved the biscuits and the butter. Boy, I gotta tell you, I can't tell what's going on over there. I don't want to get too close, because if they are hatching, I have a feeling she would be even more mama bear than normal. But I don't see anything. So the mayflies are terrible right now. Whew! And the mosquitoes are ridiculous. So I got stuff that I dropped on the floor here. So I have to decide now what I want to do, since I have a little bit later start to my day than I have. Do I want to do the pound cake, or maybe I'll do that tomorrow or something? I haven't quite decided. But I got to finish the tuna salad here. In case you're curious, I don't really have a recipe for tuna salad. I use 3 cans of tuna, a thing of frozen peas, a box of medium shells, and then I just do some mayo, salt, pepper, and onion powder. And that's it. that's my tuna salad. And we like to make it a couple of days in advance because it just gets better with time. So I'm going to finish that, and I don't know what I'm going to do. I was going to do a live with my hair and makeup, but now it's 9 o'clock and people are probably on with their days. But I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. Also, as a follow-up to the biscuits, here's what I would say. I've had a better biscuit before. I didn't like the tang of that biscuit, personally. I mean, it was fine. And I think that, I mean, Bella ate hers down, like, in an instant. And Heidi and Jamie did as well. But I just feel like the butter, that cinnamon butter is the star of that whole recipe thing. And I think I would like just a plain old sort of biscuit. I don't even know. I didn't like the tang. So I think next time I would try buttermilk biscuit, only not with the cream cheese in it. I don't know if that made it have that weird little flavor to it that I didn't like. Not really sure, but that's my opinion, by the way, on the biscuit, is that it was fine. It just wasn't amazing. But the cinnamon butter, really, really good. That was the star of the show, quite frankly. All right, so I went ahead and put the pound cake together because I have the butter out here anyway. And then if I feel like it's good and it tastes okay, then I'll cut up some strawberries, and I think maybe I'll bring pound cake and strawberries to the choir party. I'm not sure. We'll see, but I just thought I would show you quickly. I'm not sure why I'm showing you a thing of batter, but I tell you, I can't talk. I'm telling you, there's a ton of servings in there. The recipe, this is funny. The recipe it was in this cookbook that was put together, you know, like a work cookbook or whatever. He says, his recipe says it serves 12s. He said 12. By my calculations, if you eat 1/12 of this cake, you would be eating 3 tablespoons of butter in 1 slice. He said he recommends smaller pieces. And then it says serves 24 if you take a statin medication at bedtime. I thought that was funny. So I would cut it in like thinner slices. I think you get a ton of slices out of that because it's really tall. I've never made pound cake before, aside from from a box. This is my first shot at doing it. Nope, that's not true. I've made Laura's chocolate pound cake. But anyway, I don't remember doing something like this at all. I've done loaves or whatever. Anyway, this cooks for an hour and a half at 300. Seems excessive. So, but we'll see. So I put it in because I use the convection on our oven. So I put it in for 75 minutes and then I'll test it and see. It says, I just dropped my towel. It says bake for an hour and a half or slightly firm to the touch. So we'll see. I'll let you know. So now, since that's in the oven, I'm going to go get in the shower, curl my hair, and decide whether I'm going to do a live or not. I feel like I probably won't, because if I do, well, I don't know. I don't know what I think, why I'm in such a hurry to get stuff done today. Because I have no schedule. It's just so strange, aside from having dinner. But I do need to get some videos filmed today. And I'm on Duck Watch, hashtag Duck Watch 2018. So, yeah, I don't know. I just thought maybe by the way she was acting that I'm going to be watching all day long and nothing will happen. Watch pot, never boils. All right. Let me check in with you guys. Okie dokie. So it's about noon. I just finished a live. Bob came home about 10 o'clock. And he did some more stuff in the garden. He is going to grab the camera a little bit later this weekend and do a garden vlog for you guys. I know a lot of you like that. And I just did a live and you guys were asking about that. So that is the plan. He will do that at some point this weekend. So, right now I'm soaking this pan and then I'll show you the pound cake. I mean, it's a huge pound cake. I don't know how this recipe would ever be for 12 people. That'd be a huge piece of pound cake. Just seems kind of crazy. All right, so I want to let that soak. But here is the, I gotta put my cream away. Here is the pound cake. It looks delightful. It's still warm. But yeah, so I'll let you know how it goes. I came out here, I was doing a live, for those of you that are on my live, you already know this. And I was trying to find a spot to put the iPad while I checked the cake, because I didn't want to stop and start the live 100 times. But, oh, I can't show you these, because I think my dad might watch it. That's right. I keep trying to show you guys something that I got from my dad. And for Jamie, for his birthday. His birthday's not till July. Oh, hi. I'm just vlogging.
Oh, yeah?
He just...
What? No.
Hey! I had to edit out his swearing. You think you're funny?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, goodness. This one wandering out in here. We were just talking about when the shed comes in and what our plan is going to be. So all of this business up here can go away. Right. Yeah. Just got to go weed whack. Oh, the excitement. All right, I'm going to go film a couple videos. And I'll check it back. I'll check it back in later. I can't believe that this is happening and I almost forgot to vlog. Hold on a second, I gotta look something up first. Okay, just checking my water, see if my water is boiling. I can't believe I almost didn't vlog this. He's pretty excited. It smells like a Packer game out here.
Yep.
Are you using both or just the charcoal?
Just the charcoal today.
Oh, it did cool down now that the sun's not directly here. Can they have a sneak peek, or does it have to stay closed right now?
No, it's fine.
We're using the charcoal side. We got some burgers. We got some. Oh my!
Oh, I got one that's split. That's those chicken Swiss ones.
Oh yeah, because the chicken ones probably don't take anywhere near as long as the other ones. But anyway, so we got some chicken Swiss brats. We got some regular brats, some cheese ones, some burgers. So we have. Oh, it smells so good. You may look at that and say, but it's just the two of you. But we weren't sure if it was going to be just the two of us, and Jamie had bought a bunch. And I'm going to be gone next week. So Bob's going to have some delightful leftovers, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He's pretty excited about it. So yeah. So I'll show you guys what I'm making to go along with it. Certainly. So I'm making, they're called Italian noodles. It's a 5 ingredients or less. I took out of like a Taste of Home or something. This is what we always use. It's a Santa tray, but because of the sides of it, it works really well if you have, brats and burgers so that they don't go rolling around. Here you go, sir.
We got a side burner with this one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you need to show them the side burner?
We got even a side burner for us.
Just in case.
And this is the gas part here.
Right, that's the gas part.
I'm quite sure why there's 2 vents on there, but there is.
Yep.
So I got gas, and then I can put the smoker attachment on.
Right. They asked this morning in the live whether the smoker had been used and or attached yet. He's pretty excited. Not yet. So, anyway, this recipe for these noodles I got eons ago, and it just ended up being a favorite of all of our friends and of us, and I haven't made it in forever. Church cuties love it too. I made it for them when they came out to the house one time. So let me show you. It's called creamy Italian noodles. So you can screenshot. And I just use skim milk. And it's always worked just fine with skim or whatever milk you have. You definitely don't have to use half and half or evaporated milk or whipping cream. It just makes it creamier, obviously. So I have my stuff all pre-measured here. I got some sauerkraut for Bob. He likes to put that on the brats. Me, not so much. I don't love sauerkraut. I like it in Reuben dip and on a Reuben, but I don't really want to bite into it on my brat. You know? I've been doing some cleaning in my makeup room. It's getting a little dark in here, I gotta say. Let me just get the noodles in here. So you hear the brewer game in the background. Boy, it's crazy. We're playing the Mets, and both teams have scored. I think they're only in the 3rd inning, and I think it's 5-5. Like, it's been crazy. The first inning took an hour. Those poor people that are sitting in the sun. Yeah, it's 5-5. So you won't be able to see too much because I have most of it put away. But I've been doing some cleaning in here after Carissa was over and she was looking at my shoes. Borrowed some makeup. I have these need to go away into my drawers here. That's my travel makeup. I had to clean that out. You guys, that, I don't know if you remember, I got a little travel size of the By Terry. That thing made such a mess that I'm done with it. I actually tossed it out. It just doesn't work. I'd rather just get a regular sized one and put it in there because I know that it won't leak all over the place. But anyway, I have been organizing in here, I should say. I need to clean in here in a major way. Well, let me tell you. Let me put some of this over here. But I have, like, these are just boxes that are going to recycling. This is going to my bathroom. These, I'm going to do a try-on video, I think, with those Becca glosses. Highlights are, anyway, doesn't matter. So I have some favorites piled up, but I was just reorganizing because this drawer right here, I will put stuff that I'm trying to that I want to try, and then it just gets fuller and fuller and fuller, and then it drives me crazy. So these are things that I just hauled today that I'm going to try, some foundations. A couple of lip products that I pulled out, actually, to use. They're brighter lip products. And then this one, anyway. So I just thought I would show you. I've been kind of organizing, and I don't know. I'm going through my lip products again because I honestly should not buy lip products. That's what this boils down to. Because I end up getting into a rut, and I only use a couple, and then, you know, like some of them are sent to me, of course, but anyway, I love these ones from Quo. I need to find the spot. I think it's from Quo. I can't remember. They're ones that Drea sent me, and they're so pretty, and I love the little packaging. Let me see, does it say Quo on it? Yeah, Quo. So they're from Canada. Just so pretty. It's these bright blue, and they like pop up from the bottom. So my issue currently, and I think I'm going to stick them in here maybe for now. These are my eyeliners, and this is also like a need to try drawer. So I emptied all of that out. So these glosses that Kristin had shared with me, Kristin321, these Urban Decay High Shine, those I wanted to try out a little bit more. And then the Becca glosses I wanted to take out of the package and put. So I think I'm going to put those in there too. Put this lip conditioner over here. So, I don't know, just thought I would show you what I've been up to. Carissa and her friend Kelsey, who I also know, they were over for about an hour and a half. Krista needed to borrow some jewelry for a wedding she has coming up. And,
Oh, your skull's all messed up.
for real? Oh. Well, no, it didn't actually go all over the stove. It just, my noodles, it just went all over my pan. This is what he's talking about. A little boil over. But it actually didn't go, it just went down the sides of the pan. Anyway, so she needed to borrow some jewelry for a wedding. She has coming up Sunday? I think it's Sunday. And, oh, I never took my vitamins today. You know, I gotta tell you, when I don't make my coffee, because I had coffee at Heidi and Jamie's this morning, I get out of my routine. So I got her some jewelry and went through my, makeup that I have set aside to, give away, or if I've tried it, I'll send it to Project Beauty Share or share with a friend. And so I had a couple skincare things for Carissa because she's oily and I'm dry. I gave her those, and I don't know. We just had a good little chit chat, the three of us. I gave Kelsey some stuff too, so it was fun. It was really good to see them both. All right, I'm gonna finish dinner here. I'm gonna get some green beans probably, but yeah, I don't know that I'll check any more today. I probably have enough footage to end the vlog here, so I will do that. And I will start a new one tomorrow. So thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, do you want me to show them the plate of meat? Plate of meat. The noodles will be done in about 5 minutes. Look at. Are you happy with your grill, sir?
Yes.
Yeah. I guess we'll find out when we eat it. But I thought I would show you. Sorry again, the TV's really loud. This is what the noodles look like. And I was going to show you too. So I cut up that pound cake into 3 pieces. So I'm going to give one to Heidi, Jamie, and the girls, one to my parents, and then one for us. Or if my parents don't want one, then I'll put one in the freezer for another time. So, all right. With that, I will try to get the recipe for the pound cake because it's really good, by the way, down below for you. I'll do my best. If not, somehow I'll either that or, you know what I'm gonna do? I have it on a picture, so I'm gonna stick it in here at the end. That's what I'll do. And then if you want it, you can screenshot it. Okay, with that, I'm going to end this vlog. And yeah, I hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.